Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm gonna show you how to make this flexible grid using HTML and CSS. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started with it. So first thing first, let's make a new folder on our desktop. New folder, and the name of the folder will be CSS grid. So let's drag it to the right and open our Atom text editor. Press A for making a new file, that is index.html, and press A again for making a new file, that is styles.css. So let's go to our index.html and simply write HTML. Let's write HTML and hit enter. So hit enter and add a link tag here. So href will be basically styles.css. Inside the body tag we are gonna add a div which has class container, and inside the div we are gonna add a tag which is main tag, and which is gonna have class grid underscore, you can say dash container, not underscore, grid dash container. And inside the main tag we are gonna add a section. Let's add a class to it. The section is gonna have a class has grid underscore container, and we're gonna add two underscore, and the text will be item, that is grid underscore container underscore item. Just delete all the extra spaces. Just copy this and we'll paste it for 3 more times. And I will add one extra class to all of that which are exclusive in each of the sections. 1, 2 and 3, and this one will be aside, which will be basically occupying the right space of the desktop. You can say screen, and first, second, third. So basically this is the text we're going to display on the boxes, and this one will be the fourth. Let's make it U, and okay. So split our screen and just go to styles.css and just extend that. Okay, so let's add a star sign here, which is we're targeting all the tags and classes, everything. Box sizing will be, you can say, let's keep our box sizing as border box. Font size, let's keep a font family first. Font family will be Roboto, and hit enter and target this container, which is basically the main div here, this class. So go inside this container and add margin to it. So margin, you can say, will be 0.5 em from top and bottom, and auto, okay, let's keep it from 0.5 em. Auto background color will be white, color will be black, width, you can say, minimum width of this container will be 95%. Display will be flex. Padding will be 10 pixels and flex flow will be column. So width will be 95%, you can say, which is 110 pixel at max. No, at min, you can say, and flex flow will be column. Display flex padding 10 pixels. Okay, let's add another properties here. Let's add height to it, which is we are gonna calculate it, which is 100 view height, 100 height basically, 100 view height. Okay, and -1 em. So hit enter Let's target this grid dash container, which is the class of the main tag. So targeting this dot. Okay, so we are targeting this dot grid dash container. Now add curly braces and let's add flex grow has 1. This is basically our like increasing the size of the grid container comparing with other objects on our screen. Display will be grid. So we are gonna add grid dash template dash column. Grid dash template dash column is basically dividing the screen and we are dividing the space which is available. So first column is gonna occupy like you can say 2%, like 2 part of 3 parts, and last column is gonna take 1 part of the which is the remaining part, you can say. Okay, so let's add grid dash template dash rows, which is basically gonna divide the rows as we did it for the columns. So the first row is gonna use 1 part, second row is gonna use 2 parts, and third row is gonna use 1 part, which is basically total 4 parts. Okay, so let's add some gap between the grids, which is 20 pixels, and let's add grid template, which is basically we're gonna like to locate each and every grid on the screen. Grid template areas, and first name of the name of the first grid will be 1, which will be on the right top, and second one will be a side. The third one, which is basically 2, 3, and a side is gonna like occupy the whole column, which is the second column. So let's add semicolon here. Okay, we don't need semicolon here. Just remove this. Now let's hit enter and let's add grid. We're gonna target this grid underscore container double underscore item. Let's add a dot here and add a curly brace. Yeah, we'll just hit enter so it is kind of more visible to you. I'm gonna add font size as 20 pixels and font weight, you can say, will be 500, which is basically kind of bold. Display will be flex. Justify content as center. You're gonna align the items in the center of the screen. So hit enter after this. And we have this grid 1, 2, 3 and a side. So let's target them specifically, and first one will be 1. Remove this content. Let's go inside the curly brace. So the properties are grid area. The grid which is gonna first dot 1 class is gonna occupy as the 1. So basically here we have kept the 1, 2, 3 and aside same name as that of the class, so it is more kind of easy to you to understand. Background color will be hashtag 00 6 times 0, which is basically black. So I just added some properties for 2, 3 and aside. So I just change the name of the grid area and I just slightly change the background color here. The biggest grid will be aside, which is basically on the right side of the screen, and it's gonna occupy the whole second column, which is a 1 FR in width. Grid gap is 20 pixels. Okay, so we have saved the file. Let's go to our index.html and copy the full path. Just copy the full path and paste it in your browser and hit enter. We got this first, second, third and fourth grid here. They're completely responsive. Increase the size of the browser, the size gets increased, and when you decrease them it gets decreased. So this much is enough for this video. I'll see you in the next video with more amazing content. Till then, bye bye, take care. Also make sure you like, share and subscribe my channel for more amazing videos. I'm gonna upload some full stack projects. Till then, bye bye, take care.